So I had too many mistakes on previous attempts, and so I thought I'd start completely fresh. So, in box 8, I have 6 digits given to me. I need the other 3, to wit, 1, 5, 9. Now, not 8, 9. I don't know much of anything else. Let's see. In box 2, I have 5 digits to me. The other ones are 1, 5, 8, 9. Let's see, I have nothing pointing into this box. This one can't be 9, but that's all I know from that. In box 4, I have 4, 5, 6, 9. I need 1, 2, 3, 7, and 8. Well, these cells can't be 7. This is not 2, but this could be anything, I think. Let's see, row 8 also has 5 digits given to me, so I'll try that. Next, I need 1, 3. I have all the evens. So 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, but not 7 because it's already in there. So this can't be 5. This is not 9. This is not 1. But that could still be anything. Let's see. 6 here means any of the other digits are still in play. Now, these are not 2 or 8 by the box logic. This is also not 1 because of the column. This is also not 7 or 9 because of the column. See, this is not 4. This is not 2 or 5 or 6. This is not 4 or 9. Okay, in box 5 or column 4, it can't be 2, 6, or 7 by the column. This one is also not 5, 8, or 9. This one is not 4 or 5. This one is not 5 or 1. Let's see, an 8 here and an 8 here forces an 8 on the right of box 3. Do I have any other digits given to me? I'm not sure I do. Well, maybe I do. That 6 and that 6 tells me there's a 6 in one of actually these places. Let's see, 9, 5, 8, 7 in row 4 tells me 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 are left. Now this can't be 2, 3, 4, or 6. Okay, that's a place 1. All that tells me is that's not 1. But that could still be anything else. Let's see. That 1 eliminates 1 from these cells. And this one. And also that one. Let's see. This is down to 5 or 9, so I feel like I can get somewhere with column 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. It says I need 5, 7, 8, or 9 in these cells, and neither of these are 5. Just by the box, this one also couldn't have been 5 because of the row. So, let's see, these are now not 1, 5. And, well, let's the column first. Has 5 digits placed. 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. I need 1, 2, 6, and 9. Which all I know is that's not 1 or 6. Let's see, this can't. Okay, this could never have been 8. I don't know why I placed a mark there. Okay, and that 5 tells me this is not. 5 tells me this isn't 5. Which I also don't know why I placed that there. I do not scan the board very well, but this is a 1-9 pair, so this can't be 9 because a 9 must be in one of these two cells, so this can't be 9. The only thing this is a 2. That means this is now not 2, or indeed 1 or 9. This must be 6. Okay, this 6 and this 6 means I need a 6 at the top of these middle 3 rows in box 6, and in fact, that's the only place for it, so I know that's a 6 now. Let's see, this 1 is back over here. This is not 1. And that's not 1 or 8, actually. No, this is down to 2 or 3. That feels powerful, but I don't know if that helps me any yet. Okay, next thing I'll try is box 6. I have 1, 6, 7, and 8 placed. Therefore, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 are in the other ones. Okay, these can't be 4 or 5. By column logic. This one has nothing pointing into its column. This one has a 2 and a 9 pointing into it, so that's actually a 3, which tells me that these are not 3. So this is a 2, 9 looking into the row. Therefore, nothing else can be 2 or 9. So these are not 9. That 3 looks back over here. That's 8. That's 7. This is now not 7 or 8. That must be 9. This, because it's not 9, must be 5, and that has to be 8. Okay, these are not 8. Let's see, this is not 8 or 9. Yeah, I think I had 1 5 in here that I could never resolve, and I'm in a different positional setup. So I feel better about where I am now compared to an earlier attempt. Now, these are 2 or 9, so that's looking over here. This can't be 2 or 3, 7, or 8 because I placed those, so that's actually a 1 that we know of. Okay, these are not 1. Let's see, this 8 means this could never have been 8, so that's a 3. 2, 4, that's a 3. Okay, these are now 7 or 8. I don't know much of anything else beyond that. Other than these are not 2, 3, or 9 because I placed those. So I've now got a 4, 5, and a 2, 9. And I think this is where I was with these boxes on the last setup. This is still 7 or 8, which I haven't resolved yet. Okay, this is not 5 because of the placed 5. Oh yeah, okay, these are 1 or 9. So none of these can be 1 or 9. No, this is not 1 or 9. This is not 1. This is not 1 or 9. Okay, this is also not 6. Or 3, because I placed it. Let's see, what else do I know? I don't know much else, do I? Let's see, that's a 1, 9 with nothing else filled in. This is a 1 or 9. Well, I've got this pattern, which hasn't resolved itself just yet. Fiddlesticks. Okay, over here, looking at row 3 and looking at just row 3 and filling in the other candidates, I cannot have 2, 3, or 6. But I can have the other digits. Now, this is not 4 or 9. This is not 1 or 4. This is not 1 or 8. This is not 7 or 9 or 8. This, I think, could be about anything else. It probably still is. These cells here are not 1, 2, 4, 6. So they're 3, 5, 7, 8, or 9, and of which this is not 9. This is not 5 or 8 or 3. Hmm. Right. Okay. So this is not 2. Let's see, these cells here cannot be 2, 3, 5, or 8. Okay, neither of these are 6. This is not 4 or 9. Well, that's irritating. Okay, this is not 1. That's not 6. Let's see, in row 2, I'm missing 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and 9. Okay, these are not 9. This could never have been 8. Once I place that 8. Let's see, this is not 3, 5, or 6. I can't pipe or select the right mode, or 2 actually. Okay, this is not 4 or 9 or 2. But could still be 1, 3, 5, or 6, which is irritating. Okay, this is not 1. This is not 2 or 3. That could be just about anything. Let's see, the only thing I haven't filled yet is row 1. In row 1, it cannot be 2, 4, or 9. Just looking at the box, at the row. Okay, this can't be 3, 5, or 6. That can be anything. This can't be 1 or 8. This can't be 6, but could be just about anything else. Let's see, are there any digits that let's see. These two are the only ones for 1. So this must be 1 or 6. I don't think it can be anything else, can it? But 9, I still have 3 places. 3, I still have at least 4 places. Well, it feels like the next deduction should be relatively easy, but I'm not seeing it. These are definitely 1 or 9, as are these, so none of these in row 9 could be 1 or 9. This cell, somewhat annoyingly, I believe can, yes, in fact, it can still be 5. Well, I hate to have to guess, but I'm not sure what else I can do here. These are down to 2, 9, or 4, 5. These, let's see. In box 7, I still have 3 places for an 8. Oh, actually, these can't be a 2, and these can't be a 2. That can't be a 2, and neither can that. That's the only place for a 2 in box 7. It goes here. Which doesn't help with a whole lot of else, does it? I've got 2 places for a 3. 3 places, actually. I've got at least 3 places for a 1. I still have multiple for a 7 and an 8, and indeed 9. Here I've got a smorgasbord that doesn't release itself. Here, Let's see. This can't be 8, but this could be 8. Right? Definitely an 8, so none of these are 8. And that's still good. Oh, that 3's been looking down here for 8s. That can't be a 3. So these two are 4, 5. That means none of these are 4 or 5, so that's a 1. This now can't be 1, and it couldn't have been 5, so that's now a 6. That 6 looks across here. This is not 6. Neither is that, or that, or that. Let's see, this could never have been 9, this could never have been 9, this is not 1, this is not 1. And this is definitely not 1. Okay, that 1 looks over here. This is a 9. That 9 looks down here. That's a 1. That's a 9. This now can't be 9. 1, 5, but everything else filled in column 4, so that still looks legit. Okay, 4, 6, 7, 8. So these are 1, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 5, 9 in some order in row 2. This can't be 2, 3, or 5. So this is 1 or 9. 1, 2, 3, 5, 9, but this is not 9 or 2. This can be anything except 1 or 5. This can't be 1 or 9, but could still be anything else. And indeed, so could that. Let's see. A 2 is in one of these spots. That means nothing else in row 2 can be a 2, which it isn't. All right. 8 is in one of these spots in box 3, because there's only 2 places for it. Let's see, I've now got a 4 down here. Yeah, I hate to put a 5 in 3 places because I don't know definitively what else I can do there. 7 and 8 looks across. These are 4, 5. We know that. But this is also a 4, 5. Okay, this cell, I got 2 places for a 2. I have 2 places for a 3. No, 3 places for a 3, actually. I've got more than 2 for a 5 and a, or as a 7, I got 2 places, 3 places. And 8 is in one of these spots. These are 1 and 5. This 3, 5, 7, or 8, this could still be just about anything. Let's see. If that's 1, 5, but that doesn't carry around the grid much else. And if I guess on one of these, it's only going to resolve that pair and not this. See, 2, 3, 5, 6, and none of these cells are 2, 3, 5, or 6. None of these are 2, 4, or 9. Let's see. 8, 9. No, that's 7, 8, but that's a 7, 8, and that's a 7, 8, and that's a 7, 8. Let's see. I've got 3s here. I've got 9s down there. I got 2 down there. 7, 8's definitely locked in here. That's going to point to a 1, 5. Do I have anything else? That's a 1, that's a 1. So I need a 1 down there. That's a 6, and that's a 6. So I need a 6. No, actually, that can't be 6. So that's the only place for 6 in box 9. And that's a... I scanned the board poorly. Okay, I got 1's placed. I just placed my 6. 8 is in that alignment still. 2, I don't have enough information to go on based on columns, do I? 7, I don't have enough information. 3, I don't have enough information either. The only other place that's left is the left columns or something like that. Maybe the rows. Well, actually, the rows do help me. That's a 9, that's a 9. I need a 9 in the middle in row 2, but it can't go here because of this 9. So that is a 9, and that's been shouting at me for the whole time. Okay, so these are not 9. Oh, this 3 is looking down at that. That can't be a 3, that's a 1. Well, that helps a lot because these aren't 1. This is now forced as a 7. So I get a lot of digits there because 8, 7, that looks down here, that's a 9. 7 looks back over here, that's a 4. This is now not 4 or 7, that's an 8. This is not 7 or 8. This is not 1. So interestingly, that's now 3 or 5. Okay, this is not 1. So did I just force a 1 here? I think I may actually have. Yep. Actually, that's the only thing left to complete row 7. That is forced as a 1. Okay. What else does that do, you say? Not a whole lot. 9 must go in one of these two places, and whichever place the 9 goes is going to resolve this 3, 5 here. Now let's see. Column 1 only needs one digit. It needs a 7. Cuts across over here. These are not 7. This is not 7. Neither is that. See, this also can't be 8. And that's not 7. Okay, that's not 9 two different ways. Well, this is also not 7. Now this is down to 5 or 8. This can't be 8, so this is down to 1 or 5. But the 1 placement tells me that's a 5. That looks over here. That's an 8. This now can't be 5 or 8. That's a 3. This can't be 3 or 5. That's a 1. And all of a sudden, that's a 6. That 3 looks over here. That's a 5. That looks back over here. That's a 1. That's a 5. I won't delete these because, whoops. I only meant to delete this because that's a 2-3 pair. Now, I believe that 6 is still good. So this being a 2-3 pair means this is not 3. And it could never have been 3 anyway because of that 3. And I placed the 5, so that makes this an 8. This is now not 8 or 5. So that's 4 or 7. That's now not 5. Expected. That's 4 or 7. Okay. It's 2 or 3. These are 4 or 5. Let's see. I feel like there's one more deduction I need to make somewhere. Let's see. There's one pair that I feel like I'm missing somehow or another. Well, it might start there. That's not 5. Neither is that. These are 2, 3, 4, 7, 9 in some order. 2 is taken, 9 is taken, 3, 4, and 7 are not pointing in here yet. Or are they? Nope. Okay, that 5 looks back over here. That may be what I was not seeing. That's a 3, that's a 5. That looks over here. That should finish me off now because that's a 4. That looks over here. That 5, 4. That's not 4. That's not 4, and it can't be 5 because it's in the row. Okay, these are 3 and 7, which means neither of these cells can be 3 or 7. So that's a 9. This now can't be 3 or 9. That's forced to be a 5. Okay, that 9 looks up here. I get 2, 9. This 2 looks up here. 3, 2. This 4 looks up here. 7, 4. That 3. This 3 looks down here. 7, 3.